Hey guys, TheGamingSandwich here. So here is my first new profile deck of the year. So this is fun. This is all for new formats. So I just thought I'd do it now. So we've got free Snake Eye Ash. Your add level 1 from your deck to your hand. Level 1 fire. Yeah, absolutely my nuts card. Being able to spec a Snake Eye as well by attributing another face-up card plus itself is really dumb. So yeah, great card. Free Oak, this will probably change once we get Populous or some of the new stuff on the new sets, so just keep in mind that's is temporary, as it were. Yeah, so his effect to special summon a level 1 Pyro from Banish or Graveyard is completely nuts. And yeah, the effect is the same as Ash to tribute another face-up card. It's a special one from the deck. Free Birch. Birch can special summon itself if you control a pyro, which is just absolutely insane. The other effect is like the other ones, but unfortunately it is a quick effect during your opponent's turn, so you can chain this to other cards that are face up. So say you've got a quick play or a trap, you can chain this effect to send it to the grave. We run 2 copies of Flamberg Dragon. So we've got your normal and we've got your QCR here. Looking really, really nice. Shouts to my friend Jordan for this one. This is a European one on this side and this is an American one on this side. So the QCR is US and the secret is English. So that's fun. The effects are really good. So you've got 2 effects that you really need to keep reminding yourself of. The first effect to put a monster from the graveyard or the field into that player's spell and trap card zone is really, really powerful. It can allow for combos later on. If this card is sent from the field or the hand to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 level 1 Pyros, which is absolutely insane. Because we are playing the Sinful Spores engine, we're playing 2 Dear Bellstar, I feel like 2 is fine. 3 is a bit cloggy, but 2 is fine. 2 Kurikara, just nice for breaking fields. It's just generally a nice thing to search. You are running like level 1 fires, so it is another good card. Free Ash. You'll see why later on, but Ash is also important not just for its discard effect, also because it's a fire. So worst case scenario, you can normal summon this, so you can spec Birch, and so that you can do a play that way rather than just relying on the fact that Ash is a hand trap. We are running 1 blaster, the Dragon Ruler. I thought it'd be fun to run a blaster, so yeah, we're running that because it's hilarious. It's a 2800 body, which is really, really fun, and the ability to pop a card on the field is actually really good, so it actually technically functions like as an MST as well. And because it's new format, we are running 2 copies of Pank. Why Pank over Fenrir? Because it becomes more apparent later on, but if you're using, say, Flamberg and you put this in your spell and trap card, so you can special summon this, and then this just resolves off field, so it's really hard to negate. For your spell cards, we are running 3 copies of Wanted. Yeah, I know it's expensive and I feel bad that it is how it is, but I did kind of get these very cheaply, so such a good card. Just being able to add the Dear Bellstar from deck or grave, and the ability to banish itself and then set another Sinful Spoils card to the bottom of your deck and draw a card. Absolutely insane. We are running then 3 of your original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye. At this point in time, you're kind of forced to run this because we lack other cards, but at the end of the day, it is still literally you send something to plus off this, so it's still a really great card. Oh, sorry, I do apologise. There is one more effect. Except the turn this is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card, put a Snake Eyes or a Dear Bellstar to the bottom of your deck, and then add a level 1 Pyro. So yeah, it's quite decent as well for that effect. One Sinful Spoil Snake Eye, just nice because you can use it out boards, and then so say you can want it into Dear Bellstar, set this, activate it, then put it to the bottom of the deck to draw a card. So yeah, it functions as a really good 2-for-1 removal. 3 copies of your field spell, Divine Temper Snake Eye. So when you activate this, you can place a Snake Eyes monster from your deck into your spell and trap card zone. So say if you placed Ash during your opponent's turn, if they normal summon, you can special summon the Ash and then you can search a card. So that's really nice for interruptions. There we go. We're running 2 copies of Fire Recovery because we run a lot of fires and we do burn through a lot of the deck. So um, both these effects are hard once per turn, but you can use both of them in the same turn, which is really crazy. So you can discard a card to target a fire monster in your graveyard and special summon it, which is really, really good. Then you can banish this, target 3, shuffle them into the deck from banish or in your grave, and then draw a card, which is just okay. So as your point, you've technically got a better version of Monster Reincarnation and and a mini kind of Pot of Avarice in one card. Absolutely busted. One card by the way. It's needed. It's just kind of needed in this deck. So for your last your last cards, we were running 3 Imperm. Now, I really didn't feel like I was going to run this, but because of how I was running Ogre before, but now I've got 2 Pank, I feel like this is more relevant than the Ogre is, so that's why we're running this. 2 Skill Drain, just because your deck can function with it, and then you can also like use your Snake Eye Monsters effects to clear it off, so it's fine. Simple Spoil Silver basically acts like another version of Imperm, but obviously it sends a Diabell Star from hand or field. So it functions in a nice little way, so you can do this and then just basically negate any card in the field. Whilst it's in the graveyard, if you activate a Simple Spoils card, you can banish this if they try to ash it or negate it, which is really, really solid. So there you go, that's the deck. It is a solid 40. We'll go for the extract now. So 1 Relinquished Anima. Link Karibo is MVP, so good. Just the ability to kind of like chain it to like chain block on your level 1s to stop them from being like ashed or imperm. Well, it doesn't stop the ash, but it stops the imperm and Veiler and things. Unfortunately, 2 SP Little Knight for this deck. If you were playing it, honestly, 2 SP is kind of, if you can play 2 SP, play 2 SP. If you can play 1, play 1. But yeah, it's so good in this deck. You kind of need it, to be fair. 1 IPS Garena, 1 Pit Knight. These two work really well together because you can push this one here, this here, and then you can activate this to negate a monster they control, and then you can kind of like link off. Heater, because you're playing a water deck, so fire deck, so that's fine. Number Phoenix, again, it's just spell and trap removal, and it's a fire, so it works in Archetype really well. 1 Celine. This will be replaced by the Fire Princess that's coming out. 1 Nightmare Unicorn. 1 Trisbania. Trisbania is really good for just back row decks, like anything like Labyrinth or Runic. It's just really good, just out everything, so that's really nice. For your level 4s, we're playing 1 Appaloosa, 1 Mech Knight Evermax, and we're playing 1 of the Ammo Whale, which is just such a good card. Yeah, shout out, I got these early. These were like, what is it? I got them for like 50 British pence, which is insane. Considering like the next time I got them, they were like £5. So like, yeah, like a 500% increase is insane. Then 1 Underworld Goddess. It doesn't always come up, but just to clear problem monsters is nice. So there we go. So for the side deck, I've tried to kind of, it's a very odd one. This is how I've worked it. So I've run 1 Nibiru, 1 Herald of the Abyss. These can deal with this to deal with Pearly, this to deal with other things, but this usually crosses over. Well, was it doing bad things? 2 Salesman, just calling general problem cards that you struggle to out is really fine. Against Runic, calling like Fountain just really hurts the deck. They can't use it, so it's just really funny to deal with, so I find that's hilarious. We're then playing another one of these, and we're going to play Change Your Heart, just because it's like Change Your Heart's really, really good. You could always play a Snatch Deal, but at this point in time, I'd just rather play this. For your mass like removal cards, we're playing 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, and then 3 copies of Evenly. So if we do decide to go second, we are going to try and break your board as much as humanly possible. If we're going first, we just have your extras. So if we're playing against something that's very synchro heavy like Miladium, we're just going to literally go D-barrier, and then we've got another silver, just because again it's just generic and it's searchable. So yeah, that's the Snake Eyes deck for this format. Hopefully you guys like it. I feel it's pretty good. It's pretty much got me like literally top 3 at locals, like 2-3 weeks in a row of testing, and that was with only 1 copy of Pank without the second. So hopefully now we can just now get first place. So unfortunately just losing to bad matchups. So there we go. Thanks very much guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video.